Hi, welcome back to a dude sitting alone in a room, talking to his phone, just yapping about the most useless things for the small possibility that more people will see this video other than my mom. Hi mom, what am I doing with my life? Before we get started today, the screen is just gonna ask you one question if you could just answer that. Money, the root of all happiness or the root of all evil? It really just depends on how much of it you have. Some people prefer stacking their Benjamins in their bank account for a rainy day, and others like their money at once so they can enjoy throwing them at people in certain places. But there's a special type of people, those who flaunt their money, expensive cars, and clothes online for everybody to see. And those people are the ones who flex on us.
Name and badge number.
My name is Officer Reyes, badge number 329.
Get your money up.
Get my money?
According to the Urban Dictionary, flexing is to show off or behave proudly about something you own or have done. Flexing is not new. Actually, flexing has been around for generations, and we all have done it at least once. Cleopatra was dripped out in gold on a daily basis, and Jesus was probably out there moonwalking on water trying to impress all the baddies. Before we get started, make sure you guys press that like button so one day I can be that one YouTuber that everybody watches while they eat. You can't mention flexing without Forex. For those of you who don't know what Forex is, it's basically a pyramid scheme. You would be hurt very badly if you told them that. And it had half of the teenage and young adult population in a chokehold around the COVID times. This video right here gives you a realistic example of what kind of cult experience was happening in those Airbnbs.
I broke 6 figures as a nurse, but I was coming home with 5 figures after Uncle Sam. Right? You make 100 grand, you come back with like 60, 70.
Painful. I always felt like I was missing out during this era. So many people were flexing on Instagram how they were making thousands from their phone. Meanwhile, I was sitting in class feeling hopeless and useless. Kind of made me feel how I felt when I was 4 years old, when I should have been out in the world investing in properties before the house market skyrocketed. Now look at me. It cost $500,000 just to have a single bedroom house. Shame on younger me. I hope playing with those Thomas the Train toys was worth it. Anywho, it made me super uncomfortable when the Forex people began chanting. It felt like some type of rituals that big celebrities do when they sell their soul to the devil.
I am so happy and grateful.
I'm so happy and grateful. Now that my mom's retired.
Okay, I think I reached my yearly limit on how much I can talk about this group of people. Let's move on. With the non-stop rise of social media, it's impossible to live a life where you feel satisfied. 8-year-olds with Lamborghinis, people that are your age living life carefree, and you just feel like you just need to catch up. And I'm here to tell you, you do. Children are obviously the most gullible people on earth. You can tell a 7-year-old that KSI is actually a good artist, and they will actually believe you. Who am I kidding? Even they're not that gullible. While scrolling endlessly with not one thought in my brain the other day, I came across this video. It was of a 13-year-old who was attempting to become a millionaire.
Because this is day 3 becoming a millionaire at 13 years old. So today I woke up at 6:30.
Now, I'm all about another person going to collect their own coin, but a 13-year-old? Man, what happened to being a child? I feel like life was actually enjoyable before I knew the value of money. I realized my mom was right. I do have food at home. After falling into this rabbit hole of thousands of videos of 13-year-olds trying to become billionaires, I realized that there's way too many videos for me to show you guys to prove why I'm right, and I'm always right. So I just decided to make my own to sum up every video that I've seen. Becoming a billionaire at 13, day 1. I wake up around 4:52 a.m. and then I stand and contemplate life. Then it's teeth brushing time. I get in my 1,000 curls. Then I go for a light 89-mile run. After this, I analyze the stock market and then attempt to escape the matrix before working on my business and becoming the next Steph Curry. Stay tuned for part 2, hugs and kisses. Well, maybe if I keep following this routine, I will become a billionaire one day. Now, I'm not saying that these kids are wrong, because at the end of the day, they're kids and they're highly impressionable. And I would actually love to see one of them become a billionaire at the age 13. Imagine the clout and aura they will have. Generational. I had hobbies at 13, none that translated into anything good other than a strong right hand, but hobbies nonetheless. Unfortunately, some of those really rich and lavish childhoods are usually reserved for those nepo babies. You know, like like Kanye's child, Bronny, and Mark Zuckerberg's children, if he has any. That man is not human. I'm not even sure if he could reproduce. So, we have covered Forex and aspiring child billionaires. Are you exhausted yet? For the last segment of this video, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the TikTok shop. Everything is a business. So imagine my surprise when I opened TikTok for the 95th time within 2 hours and came across this video.
$8, $8, $8. You're wasting your money on this.
These videos are getting elaborate. TikTok has even decided to give the shop its own little tab because people shop there so much. Please let me know if you guys bought anything from TikTok shop in the comments right now and if it had any type of quality. So I took the liberty to take a second to look through the TikTok shop because I deserve to treat myself once in a while. Now, while doing this, I came across some mouth tape. I really don't understand the purpose of this. Maybe I really am unk. 30 pieces of tape for $11.99. If this creator is making a lot of money off of this, I'm in the wrong field. And then I came across this. I can't even make this up. How about a product for all my short kings? With these, your hoop dreams are not over. Or how about a new L-shaped desk for $15? There's a high chance that this is either made out of paper mache or it's 2 feet tall. Maybe one day, if YouTube decides to bless me with a couple of bucks, I will actually buy something from TikTok shop. But as for now, I'm just gonna window shop. Wow, another video out for the world to see. At this rate, I might actually be consistent. Let's not jinx it though. Just a quick reminder that you guys are doing great. There's no race to life, you're only going against yourself. And also, you will get where you want to be, just with a little bit of hard work and elbow grease. Now that's enough advice for me. If you would like more advice, seek a therapist. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be back next time if my iPhone does not run out of space. Bye.